this episode, we are taking you to a surface paradise, the island of Brač. We will find out why Brač is called the island of million olives. Explore the beautiful Pakleni Islands, get to know the fantastic wines of the island of Hvar, and treat ourselves to some drunk lobster. Stay with us. The island of Brač is the largest in central Dalmatia and a real paradise for water sport enthusiasts. The town of Supetar is the largest of the island's harbours and one of the busiest ports of the entire Croatian coast.
Ive, we are in really charming Supetar or St. Peter.
Yeah.
Tell us something about the history of this place.
Yeah, you used the right word. Charming is the perfect word to describe this beautiful town where I was born, of course, and I have a special sympathy for it. Supetar was founded during the 17th century. Its first urban features were done during 17th century when the citizens from the inland of the island inhabited this place. Usually it was made as a harbor to the capital of Brač, Nerežišća, but since then it's been a capital and it's been developing into a very charming.
Yes, and it's still an important harbor, we have to say.
Definitely.
But it's more important as a charming tourist destination.
It's a combination of a charming tourist destination with a large and a very busy port, second largest port in the whole of Croatia. 1,500,000 people passed the channel between Split and Supetar, and it really makes it a busy port.
The local parish church was built in the 18th century on the foundations of an early Christian basilica of St. Peter, for which Supetar was named. The surroundings of the church are decorated with numerous interesting sculptures, the most impressive of which is a rendering of Mother Teresa. The island of Brač is known for its great sculptors and stonemasons, who find the material for their craft on this very island. Stone from Brač has been used in the construction of many well-known buildings, such as Diocletian's Palace in Split, the lobby of the United Nations building in New York City, and many churches and palaces throughout Dalmatia.
The whole island is world famous of its stone, marble.
Limestone.
Yeah, limestone. Made some parts of the White House in Washington and the Parliament in Budapest and Vienna were made of. Yeah. Very big business in the history and also today.
One of the most famous sculptors is Ivan Rendić, the creator of an array of masterful sculptures, which still grace some of the best-known squares in Trieste, Italy, in Zagreb and some other Croatian cities.
Inland of the whole island is amazing. I mean, when people come here, they would usually expect that they would eat great fish, and usually
and
they
have
would.
Beautiful beaches and nature.
Definitely,
yes.
but what I try to point out that this island is known, its gastronomy is dominated by lamb, not the fish. Of course, we have a great fish and all the seafood, but
because
lamb
of that
is
tradition of the inland, yes.
More than 30,000 sheep are now on the island, and it makes it maybe the biggest producer of the lamb in the whole of Croatia.
And also,
so many interesting things. Of course, olive oil. You can't leave Brač without olive oil, the biggest producer in the whole Croatia of the virgin olive oil.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's a very important information. Very valuable, yes.
Almost 1 million olive trees on this island.
Island of 1 million olive trees. That's a great marketing motto.
and 13,000 people.
Mediterranean diet is overall one of the healthiest. It has even been placed under UNESCO protection as an intangible cultural heritage. The elementary ingredient of the Mediterranean diet is olive oil, which is an irreplaceable ingredient in nearly all meals. It has been scientifically proven that people who eat this diet live longer and healthier lives.
My name is Krunoslav Cukrov. I'm the owner of the Museum of Olive Oil in the Škrip on island Brač.
Kruno, this is your family house, in fact, that you turned into an olive oil museum.
Yes, actually it was my grandfather's mill for production olive oil. And now we are like fourth generation of people who lives here and produce olive oil.
Every village on the island has its own olive mill like this one. After gathering olives from the trees, they would be carried by donkey to the mill. There, they would be naturally milled and pressed into precious olive oil, which was once the main method of payment on the island.
It's a long tradition, even from ancient times. Our people live here and produce olive oil. So Croatia is Croatian olive oil is one of the best, and you know the olive oil is very healthy, and I recommend everybody to
Yes, and it's really important in Mediterranean, we could say, cuisine.
Supetar Beach is very popular among water sport enthusiasts. The windsurfing here is, as they tell us, excellent, but today, sadly, the wind wasn't strong enough for a demonstration of skills. When there is no wind, you can try out the new craze, flyboarding. Essentially, it's a board similar to a wakeboard connected to a jet ski, from which it gets thrust and power, used to lift the flyboarder into the air.
Miko, would you explain to me what is flyboard?
So flyboard is quite new thing on the market.
Yeah.
I think it's rare on in the Adriatic Sea on the Croatian coast. It's new in our offer from this year. This summer we took it, and it's quite attractive, especially for the young people who wish to try some new things, to experience some adrenaline. To experience some adrenaline.
Yes.
And it's attractive for all the people who are on the beach, because every time we put it in the air,
they take pictures.
Yeah, you see flashes and cameras all the way. So
yes,
it's
is it really difficult, and are people afraid to try? Or
people are not afraid; they're just curious to try it. But one time you're on it, you do everything to look good, to look better. Sometimes maybe it's a little bit scary when you're up in the air. Okay. You don't have people around you. They can see that you are 1, 2, 3 meters in the air, but you cannot imagine how high you are. But
so it can be a little bit strange.
It can be strange, scary, but at the end of the time, customers are very satisfied, and we are satisfied also because of that.
Every year since 2012, Doha in Qatar hosts the Flyboarding World Championship. The most famous beach on Brač, and one of the most famous in Croatia is the legendary Zlatni Rat. An interesting aspect of this beach is that it continually changes its shape. So that sometimes the tip of the cape is pointing in different directions, depending on sea currents and waves. The protuberance of the Zlatni Rat on the southernmost part of the Hvar channel acts as an intensifier for all northwest, west and southwest winds, which makes it perfect for windsurfing and the ever more popular sport of kitesurfing.
I am Tomaž Garbajs, owner of the windsurfing school Big Blue.
But tell us why this place is so good for windsurf. We don't have in Croatia so many places with natural conditions.
So this place is good for windsurfing in summer. Yes. We need thermal conditions. That means that we need hot land and cold sea, and then the thermal condition, and then we get wind. Yes. And stable weather, then we get wind, and that is happening only in the summer. So let's say from May till end of September, and in that time we have here in Bol maybe or not maybe really the
perfect
best conditions in Croatia for windsurfing.
Is it difficult to learn how to windsurf?
No, the beginning is very easy.
Really?
Because you have
it looks really difficult.
No, you have a big. The difference is that you in the beginning have a big board and a small sail, and you start in light wind. But then the sail is becoming bigger, the board smaller. Then it is a long story. It's a long story then.
You had also here in Bol some major competitions. Important in the Europe and world.
We had this year European Cup. That is one of the 7 regattas. My friends from the other school had the competition organized. It was one of the 7 European Cup regattas in slalom. Last year they had European Championships. Also in the 80s we had some World Championship here organized. We are trying also to organize in, let's say, nearly future, I hope, some PVA World Cup that is for the professionals, but we will see if we will manage that.
The best recommendations come from the side of professionals of this sport.
I have a lot of friends which are traveling a lot around the world, and they say if the wind is in Bol as it has to be, then it's one of the best in the world.
In the center of Supetar, we find a very interesting small hotel, which distinguishes itself from all others with its unique style and interesting owner.
I'm Marian Duzic. I'm the owner of Supetar Hoteli on the island of Brač, and welcome to Hotel Awesome. Last year we opened this hotel, which is called Osan, jeli?
Awesome, yes, awesome, but in Dalmatia, Osan.
Osan, Broj Osan.
8.
Yeah,
yes.
And it's the only adult hotel on the island. And it's a small design style hotel that has about 24 rooms, really wonderful, sexy rooms. And it has a villa part of it, which is the old Austrian-Hungarian, right on the harbor, of 4, I think, pretty awesome, awesome rooms. And then the other feature, the other part of it is that the other part of it has a wonderful restaurant, fantastic restaurant, which is also open to the public. And I think the rooftop, again, this is, I think, one of the few places in Croatia that we have a rooftop bar. And it actually sits looking at the beautiful Adriatic, and it also has the most amazing the most amazing sunsets.
Great care goes to gastronomy, and because of that, the hotel's kitchen prepares delectable meals loyal to traditional island recipes with fresh seasonal ingredients.
We're sitting on the rooftop of a building that was built in the 60s, and you know, the rooms were tiny, so we took the rooms and doubled the size of the rooms, you know, the standard what you have to do, because back in the old days a room was just a place to go, you know, take a quick shower and take a nap and party all night, but now it's a little bit more, the customers are different.
The building of docks is planned in the small harbour in front of the hotel, where guests can directly park their boats and stay in the hotel overnight, or recuperate with some top-quality Dalmatian cuisine.
Yes.
Marian, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For this
Thank you.
conversation.
Thank you. It's wonderful to see you. You look amazing.
They're gonna cut it off.
No, don't cut that
Cut it
off.
out.
Across from the entrance to the Hvar harbour, there is an archipelago of beautiful islands with amazing nature and an unusual name, Pakleni Islands, or as people often wrongly call them, Hell's Islands. This group of about 30 islands and reefs is a popular destination for visitors with smaller crafts, especially yachts, providing numerous peaceful coves for diving, underwater fishing, swimming and water sports. Even though the sea appears tame and safe, it is necessary to carefully pay attention to the depth gauge and your map. Because there are many shallow spots and nearly every day some careless boat runs aground.
Dino, these islands are really beautiful, but there are also some dangerous spots like this one.
Yeah. The Hill Islands is maybe have 20 entrance, but only 2 or 3 are safety for the big
most
boats.
boats, yes?
For the big boats, it is easy with a small boat, but with the big yacht or sailing boats who are much more deeper.
You would be in trouble.
Yeah.
But then you come.
That's why we are here, yeah.
But anyway, people should be careful, and they can get information in marinas.
Yes, in marinas you have also charts, electric charts like GPS or doublers who...
But it's always better to talk to local people.
Yeah, it is most better, yeah, because local people know these islands very good, so they will also tell them which way to go.
Yeah, so if you want to be safe and enjoy your vacation, talk to local people.
Talk to local people.
In this wonderful harbour, naturally protected from wind, is a marina in which any sailor can find peace and relaxation in beautiful nature.
My name is Pierre Filicevic and I'm the manager of ACI Marina Parmigiana.
Pierre, we could say that ACI Marina Parmigiana, near Hvar, has a very specific place in nautical life in Croatia. Could you tell us why?
Because we are specific to marina because we are situated in an island called Saint Clement. It is it's a group of the islands just in front of Hvar, and Parmigiana is the name of the bay where marina is made. And it's very popular marina in nautical tourism. People come here because they want to be near Hvar and they want to enjoy nature. They want to enjoy good food, good domestic food in great restaurants that we offer here in Parmigiana. And of course, clean water. They can swim, they can jet ski, they can dive. or whatever they want to do here. Yeah.
Yes, could you give us some technical details about Marina?
Marina,
how many birds you have?
Yeah. Marina was made in 1985 by ACI, and it offers a place for almost 200 boats. We are a seasonal marina. We are open from April till end of October. And during that period we have almost 13,000 boats.
People come to Parmigiana, but what would you tell why it's so attractive, or what could you offer to them to invite them to come to Parmigiana?
First of all, nature. First of all, nature and clean water. I think that's the best thing Parmigiana can offer. Then there are other facilities that we offer, such as we have, of course, toilets.
Yes.
We have a laundry service, of course, reception, grocery, restaurants, coffee
anything
bars,
they might need,
everything
yes.
they might need here.
Yes,
and of course, in case of any technical difficulties, we offer some assistance, or we call someone to come from Hvar if we cannot help.
The island of Hvar is one of the sunniest Adriatic islands, with an average of 2,700 sunny hours per year. Despite the sunny weather, the summer mistral wind ensures that temperatures are bearable. Mistral is a favored wind of the sailors because it blows at a moderate speed in a constant manner, which is ideal for sailing. Located in a beautiful bay on the western side of Hvar, protected by the Pakleni Islands, the town of Hvar is a favorite nautical destination and a safe harbor of numerous mega yachts. Hvar Harbour is full of expensive, breathtaking yachts, which are real bait that attracts many onlookers on Hvar's river. Above Hvar is the Španjola fort. This excellently preserved fortification was built in the middle of the 16th century. We absolutely recommend that you visit this fortress, because this is where you can get one of the best views of Hvar and the Pakleni Islands. Inside the fort, you can see some items from Hvar's rich history. The view of Hvar's harbour from the Španjola fort is really something special. Wine from Hvar is known throughout the world. We visited one of the wine cellars and asked about the secret that makes wine from here so special.
I'm Sebastian Tomic. I am the manager of the winery Tomic.
The island of Hvar is very famous of its excellent wines, which is not a wonder because there is a long tradition of producing wine at this island.
Yes, actually, all Greeks, when they come here on island Hvar, this is more than 2,000 years ago, they bring wine on island Hvar. So this is the time when tradition starts. So yes. From that time. We have also tradition of our family that is 150 years old. I think that there is many things that is very important to be a good winery and to have good wines. And one of the most important things is to have organic production and try to have the best grape So actually after that the best wine that you can.
Yes. Which are the specific sorts that are authentic at this island, in this area also?
On this island actually you have local sorts, Bogdanusha and Plavac Mali. So these two sorts are the most famous sorts of this island. So local sorts for more than 100 years ago.
But the technology, comparing to technology 2000 years ago, in some ways is not changed that much.
Yes, it's true. So when you see vineyards now and vineyard 2000 years ago, now we have a different system how to grow up the grape. But the grape, the quality of the grape is the most important for a wine. So now you have winery, you now have enologist, you have many things in the winery, but the grape is first and the most important thing to get good wine.
Good wine is best enjoyed in an excellent restaurant, and there happens to be just such a restaurant on the river in Hvar. Apart from top cuisine, this well-known restaurant offers professional catering on yachts and big game fishing adventures. Chef Yaksha has decided to demonstrate the specialty of the house for us, drunk lobster.
We have live lobster. Putting in a hot pan.
It's not alive anymore.
Okay, it was alive 5 minutes ago.
Okay. What kind of oil is it?
Olive oil.
Olive oil, first. Dalmatian olive oil.
Yeah.
Yes. Then we put lobster in it.
Yeah. We put the lobster.
Ah. So then we have some delicious scampi.
Yeah, some delicious.
It's something.
They are really fresh. They are big.
Yes, we can see
It's
it.
rare now in Adriatic, but at restaurant Gariful, it's normal size.
It's already delicious.
Yeah, it smells delicious, I think.
Yes, I would eat it right away. Okay.
Yeah. And gross salt on the top, see?
Sea salt from
sea salt from stock.
Croatia, yes.
From Croatia.
Stone,
Yeah,
yes.
the best salt in Croatia. Maybe in Europe. Like oysters also. The best oyster in Europe is from stone.
It smells delicious.
Yeah. Now we're different scampi. Something specific in this food, it's going Glenmorangie Pride whiskey. Glenmorangie Pride. I will show you.
So you don't get only fat, you get drunk.
Yeah, it's a drunk lobster. It's the name of the food.
Can I do something?
No,
you want me to drink? No.
No.
Okay.
Now in a minute you will put it inside.
I can put it.
Yeah?
Okay.
It's going to burn. Very good Tomic wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whiskey, wine.
Yeah, it's a drunk lobster.
Yeah. For a vacation.
Yeah,
Relax. People relax.
Enjoy.
That's fantastic. Now it cooks for a while.
Well, in about 10 minutes.
2 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes. And then we cook pasta separately.
We'll cook separately pasta and then put inside.
Okay, that's it. Yaksha, thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
See you in the end of the food.
You know, that's one of the best dishes I've ever seen.
You have to try it.
Yeah,
You will try it.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope.
I will give you a piece. Just a small piece, just a try.
Thank you.